Hey all, great job to the Wizard101 community. We finally finished the Yuletide Spirit and we actually completed it yesterday at 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But according to the rules, we could only update it, every 24 hours at midnight. And so it would allow time at least for other people who have the talent, perhaps who are at work or didn't have time to train a pet yet. At least it would give them some time to also discover those talents. And so we have more than one person who did finally find the 19th or the 20th talent. But great job. We managed to find 19 different abilities in just one day. So that was really awesome. And that's basically the magic and the power of the community when we all work together. So here are the abilities of the Yuletide Spirit. As you can see, it doesn't have any, as what a lot of people like to call selfish talents, or what we call passive talents, which is like tenacious or gifted, etc. It's a life-based pet, as you can see, with some universal talents here, such as Pit the Plenty, Mana Gift, Health Gift, Heart of Pixie, and the Maycast Unicorn, and then some life-based talents right here. So a pretty decent pet for life players, I would say, at least as a starter. And it has some pretty decent stats. You of course want to raise each of these to over 200, and then to as close to 250 as you can get them for the optimal stats. Meaning you can get 6% givers, 6% shots, 10% proofs. And then it also happens to have two new derby abilities, which are kind of interesting. Big Recovery gives you an extra morale, and we can only guess that Make a Deplete means to remove morale. So, and these are all the contributors here. And before I go on with the drawing, I do want to make a note of caution because there was one disqualification. I won't mention who, but it has to deal with whether it's sharing information, whether you're posting your screenshots public or letting someone else use your account or any of that, which we don't condone, especially for a contest like this where the prize involves the super bundle, as you can see. But basically, there was one instance where two screenshots were sent in, and they were the exact same. So basically, 4 screenshots were sent in, one for the talents, one for the derbies, under 2 different names and 2 different emails. And there was no indication at first that these screenshots were from 2 different people. We had to assume, just for the integrity of the contest itself, that this meant that one person was sending in the same screenshot on 2 different emails, trying to, perhaps duplicate. And while that wasn't the case, it still, would cause a lot of controversy just to disqualify and then re-qualify someone back in. And unfortunately, another person who might have been innocent was also pulled into that. So, just as a note of caution from for future contests, whether they're run by Petnome or Wizard101 or Wizard101 or Diary Wizard Central, etc., that you should hold on to your contest entries and not even talk about it or share about it with anyone until you know that the contest is not receiving entries anymore, and then feel free to share, unless the rules permit, unless the rules state that you can't. But this ensures and this helps a lot of contest runners, avoid controversy and avoid giving the prize to the wrong person. If for example, we don't know if the first person who sends it in is actually the rightful owner. Perhaps someone else posted it on a forum or on Twitter, and another person happened to extract that first, send it into the contest, and claim that as our own. Then we would have to assume that the second person, or the person who sent it in late, would have to be the person who copied it and disqualify them for their own screenshot. So, just to ensure some kind of fairness, we had to disqualify everyone that was related to that screenshot itself. And it's unfortunate that that someone was truly innocent of that. So just as a reminder for future contests, and any contest, if it's in real life or in game, just hold on to your entries, whatever they are, and wait until the contest is not receiving entries anymore before you share it with anyone. Just to avoid problems, just to actually keep your chances of staying in the contest. So I'm going to go, anyways, I'm going to go over here and start the drawing off. I know it's been about an hour late, but we're still going to get it done. So we're over at random.org here. I'm going to go to my list randomizer. I'm going to input the names. And so if your name happens to appear here more than once, you are going to get entered more than once per how many unique entries you found, or at least how many talents that you find that was not listed on Petnome when you sent those screenshots in. So I'll start here with Tristan Thorne. And, I'll just copy and paste all of these. That's a little bit easier. And what we'll do is we'll randomize it 6 times and choose the very top name as the winner. So apologize that I did not get this prepared ahead of time, but this is to also show that everything that's done within this drawing is done in a way live, and so I can't really modify it in the middle or anything. So copy paste, copy paste. Oops. I wish there was an easier way to do this, but unfortunately if I select all the cells, it'd collect up the numbers too, and then we'll have to spend some time removing all the unnecessary information. But it's really impressive. I mean, just to have a pet with 20 arbitrary abilities to become revealed after just about 24 hours, maybe even less. That's incredible. Considering that the time it takes to train a pet, how many different samples you need before you can actually find all 20. So that's really, really awesome how we've managed that. Okay, so everyone's entered here. Let's see, I'm gonna drag down this list. Okay, so everyone has had the name inside listed in here. Let me just make sure that the last 3 are actually the last 4 here. Okay, so everyone's included. So we'll randomize this 6 different times. So we'll go ahead and randomize this once, and I'll make sure to keep track of the time that the timestamp that's listed here, to make sure that it's changed to show that yes, this has been randomized 6 times and not 5 or 7. So we'll click randomize once. Okay. So 18, 11, 42. We'll do it again. So this is 2. We'll do it again. This is 3. We'll do it again. This is 4. And again. 5. And this is going to be it. The first person, or the person at the number 1 spot, will be the recipient of the super bundle. So good luck to everyone. Last one, Emily Sparklepants. So congratulations, you've won the super bundle, and thanks everyone for participating in this and helping us out complete the Yuletide Spirit. So hope you have a happy holidays. Hope you enjoyed this contest, and we'll see you another time. Again, thank you for everyone for purchasing the Yuletide Spirit, especially, and for submitting info. It helps KI and us out a lot. And we'll see you in the spiral. Bye.